Hi, I'm Shalene from TSC Tuition, and today I'll be talking about what I like to call the dating principle of good writing. Most of my students come to me and they complain essentially that their writing doesn't flow quite well. Their teacher has is constantly putting down expression exclamation mark notes on the side of their essays, and they don't know what to do about that and why their writing doesn't flow well, or why they're not expressing themselves well. And one principle that I like to use in explaining why their writing doesn't flow well is what I call the dating principle. So good writing is about preparing your reader for what's coming up next. So for example, if you're, say, writing an essay about, Mabo, the film, you don't really want to start talking about Eddie, and then Netta, and then Eddie, and then Netta, and then Eddie. Because what you're doing to your reader is that you're changing subjects all the time. You're not staying with the one topic for long enough so that your reader, gets a good understanding of what's going on with this character before moving on to the next. And the way I like to explain this is, it's like going on a date. You don't want to be going on a mystery first date, where you know absolutely nothing about what's going on. Most people I would like to know, for example, if I'm going on a date, do I want to wear makeup? Do I want to wear a dress or shorts or jeans? Are we going somewhere adventurous and outdoorsy? Should I wear runners? Do I need to wear heels? Should I have my hair up, hair down, glasses, contacts? What am I doing? I need to be prepared for this. And the same thing happens when you're writing. Your reader is essentially going on a date with you, right? You're presenting them with ideas, you're wooing them essentially, particularly if you're writing persuasively, right? You want them to agree with you, you want them to come on board with you with whatever it is that you're saying. And if you're writing an essay, you're trying to convince the examiner or your teacher that, you know what you're doing, that you're capable, you're competent, you've done your study, and you know your shit. But that's really hard to convey if your reader is not being coddled, in a sense, when they're not prepared for what you're going to say next. So if you're struggling with expression, or if you're struggling with, the flow of your ideas, just have a look at what the topic of each sentence is. What are you talking about in each sentence? Are you starting with one character and then moving on to the next and then moving back to that first character? Or are you staying consistently with the one character until you've said everything that you wanted to say, and then you're moving on? Because that's what your reader expects, right? If I'm reading something, I want to read everything that you're going to say about this one character. And then once you feel as a writer that you've said everything you needed to, then you need to let me know, okay, well, I've talked about this character, now I'm going to talk about this one. And move me, the reader, on to your next idea. So I hope that's helpful. I think a lot of students find that particularly helpful in sort of imagining that sort of relationship between writer and reader. So I hope that's helpful for you. If you'd like to get one-to-one tutoring, please contact me via Facebook or the website, or even YouTube, I suppose. I do send tutors out to people who can't come to where I am, which is in Nunawading. Like and subscribe for further regular tips for writing. Not everything I do is a video format. So so like and subscribe to the YouTube and the Facebook to keep updated. Thanks for watching.